What's up, guys? My name is Robin, and welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture on my channel, Robs Goes Raw. Now, I am literally still on the pause screen from the last episode. I'm playing this straight up because I think there's only a couple of hours left. I think what I read is that it's about a 4-hour game. I don't know whether that's right or not. So this may or may not be the last episode of this game. We're currently at the start of Lizzie's chapter. In the last episode, we played as Jeremy, Wendy, and Frank in that order. And shit's going down. I think there's some kind of alien work kind of going on right here, and you've got these light forces that you kind of follow, and there is no characters in this game. The whole story is told by these light, like, flashbacks or visions or kind of hallucinations, whatever you want to call them, that seem to have stayed in this village. And your character has everything that a human, it works as a human, but I don't know what your character actually is. So Lizzie, in the last episode where we left off, she'd literally just on the phone to Stephen. They are back together, even though Stephen's still married to Kate and she is still with... I can't remember what her husband's name is. She's still with her husband. But she is seeing Stephen again. And Stephen and Lizzie used to be together. And her ghosty light thing is strange because she has a little one circling it. And I think I know what that means, but I don't want to say it just yet, just in case I'm wrong. And it kind of worries me that it is what it might be, considering what's happened to everybody. Okay, so that's where we just were. Let's just proceed. This is the camp where Evie and the other guy, I can't remember what the other guy's name is, someone's got a daughter here called Rachel. So Peter Pan rehearsals tonight. So Lizzie must have said about putting a play on to get everyone's minds distracted or something. Cigars. I still don't know when this game is set. I'm imagining it's quite far back though. It looks like something will be set here in a little while, maybe. Maybe we're not ready to come to this part yet. There's a thunderstorm going outside. Dun dun dun. Let me check these other doors. I am completely intrigued by this game, and I am going to try to say how pretty it is, quite as much as I did in the last episode. But it is so pretty! Look at it! It's beautiful!
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency.
Where is this ghost spirit thing?
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed, and then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. I still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she'd turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Oh, his name's Robert, her husband.
Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past, I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
So she was in an accident of some kind. Maybe a car crash. There's Lightball Lizzie. Lightball Lizzie. Where are you taking me to? I think I know why you have a little one circling you, but I don't want to think about it right now, because if it's right, then that's really, really sad. I don't want to think about that. Oh, something big happening over there. Hello? It's so bizarre that there are literally no characters in this game. I don't know if I'd even consider myself a character. Oh, this little barbecue. I never really went on like summer camp things like this when I was a kid. I had a lot of like abroad holidays, I guess.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Well, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
Did I say what? Oh, I think I know why there's a little ball of... I think she's pregnant.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza.
Oh, I really do. I think she's pregnant. Oh, man. That's fine, you game. You just play with my feels even more than you already frickin' are. Bring kids into this. God.
Whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean's baby Dylan's he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
You try and get out of the valley. All the roads are shut there.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road and... Oh, God, I think
Di,
he...
for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright. Baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright.
But...
No. No, I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And
Thank
Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
So what, did they
Go on.
have a car accident with Robert in the other car?
Oh, Robert.
Robert must have been drink driving. Must have hit the car. They must have... Oh my goodness! Lizzie, you are one strong lady. I can hear a radio. Can't get in there. Must be at the other side here. Maybe you're around by that hut over there? I don't know. God, this chapter has gone off to a brilliant start. So we got pregnant Lizzie, well, I think pregnant Lizzie, who's pregnant with Stephen's kid, not Robert's, but Robert has just been in a car accident because of drink driving, and they think he's dead, the people that hit him. And she's just offered a cup of tea to them. Lordy Lou. That one's open down there. We'll just go straight to this one. I think this is where we need to go. Yeah, I can hear the radio.
Oh, God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Okay, that was short and sweet. This must be maybe Lizzie's camper? I don't know. They have a dog. Camping dog. Let's have a gander down there, shall we?
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
I got myself cornered in. Oh, I think I just broke the game there. Oh, well.
Office either.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You're not supposed to be speaking.
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
You two aren't supposed to be speaking. It's been forbidden. Where are you leading me? This spirit ghost is a lot more kind of all over the place than everywhere compared to the other two. I suppose because Lizzie's a younger character or whatever. I don't really know. I don't know how it works.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him. It's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you or...
No, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
You're sleeping with her husband! Lordy Lou. Oh, Lizzie, what did you get yourself into? This is like a frickin' 3-part, 2-part, however long drama series that you'd see on a frickin' soap TV network like ITV or BBC One. It's like a frickin' soap opera in the form of light ghost. It's bizarre. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright, what's going on here? What do you want me to see?
I found another dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the 4th one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
I'm sorry, Reese. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe, yeah, something
Only
like
it's
that.
that the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a Hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a
Why would
lift.
you randomly think
Hoover
that?
bag. Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over this chalet.
I don't think that's a Hoover bag. Alright, over there next is it. Lizzie the Light Ghost. And baby Lizzie.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm. Local community leaders, head teachers,
She's being a lot more kind of...
members of the clergy will
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving
What's the
you
word
grief
I'm looking
today?
for?
Always gives me
She's
grief.
kind of like... I know it's a smaller
I was
area,
last
but she's
10
easier to
years,
keep
so
track
you're
of than the
a
others
little
were.
late for the knight in shining armour routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay? I thought not. I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
That's a man thing. Don't know what I'm expecting to find in these showers. Out of order. We'll check them anyway, just in case. Can I not get to that that last one to check it? No. What I was saying is, I know it's a smaller area, but Lizzie's spirit ghost seems to be a lot more direct than I maybe thought she would be. She's easy to keep track of. Like I said, this is like only like a little camp. The others were kind of set in a big, well not big, but in a village-sized area. Game comparison, environment-wise, if you know what I mean. I think I saw her up here, but I might be wrong. Ah, there she is. It's locked up. And she's up there. Where are you taking me, Lizzie?
With you. What? Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop.
God, how old is Reese?
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
How bizarre. How old is Reese then, do you reckon? Maybe an older teenager? Where are you leading me? Where are we going? Oh, someone over there. Oh, maybe this is Lizzie's caravan. Yeah, this is Lizzie's caravan.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over it.
I can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing.
So he got burnt as well. Kate got burnt.
Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine. We're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
So Kate got burnt. We know that from the last episode. And Stephen got burnt as well, did he? Oh, this camp is bigger than I thought it is. So yeah, Lizzie's ghost spirit light ball thing is just a lot more stuck to your side than the others. Oh, look at the little baby one. had a radio in a while.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the powder dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Kate, you're killing everybody! What are you doing? At least Stephen may be an asshole, but at least he knows what he's doing is wrong. You don't seem to have a conscience.
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but the car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people up and left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around you waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads. Through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
So, 15 different people have up and left from this camp. Have they up and left, or have they died? Is my question. Especially if there's stuff still here, like their car, all their belongings. They wouldn't have just... Like, if they wanted to get out as fast as they can, they would have taken a car, surely.
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pat.
What happened?
Baby, just leave me alone.
What happened?
Rachel, I'm sorry.
What's going on? What's going on?
Sorry.
Whoa! What's going on? Rachel! Charlie, you fuck. What the hell, man? And there's our next stop. Thank you, Lizzie the light bore. What happened with Rachel then? What was instant? Are you talking about someone died? There hasn't been many radios in this area.
And you found it like this?
Yeah? I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Boughton has disappeared.
So people are just, what? Spontaneously combusting or something? Bursting into flames? Where to next, light ball, Lizzie? What's this? Why have you let me down here? I don't even know if you have let me down here. I'm going down here. Why were you waiting at that broken gate? Can't get through anywhere. Okay. No, can't get through anywhere back here. Maybe it was just saying that maybe the guy up and left, I don't know. Alright, where did you go? There you are. There you is. What is next? Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it, it's beautiful. Hear a radio. Where was it?
It's quite something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate. Night.
I'm checking here, 'cause I heard a radio, but I don't know. Where is it? Swear I heard one. Let me go back to where I heard it. It's around here somewhere. Can't hear it now. Oh well.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders,
You just check outside these
scoutmasters,
camper
and
vans.
members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period, but be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Ah. In here. There he is.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything
Am I
was
playing as Kate?
simply irrelevant. An idea of something that is something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
Think you're being taken over, crazy lady. Alright, where's Lightball Lizzie? Where did you go? I think you went up this way, didn't you? Have we been here? I feel like we've been here. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, so we've done a loop of the camp pretty much, I think. Only place I can think of to go now would maybe be back to the main hall where they were showing Peter Pan. Maybe that's where she went. I'm pretty sure she went up this way. Well, she's over there. This is back in the beginning. What are we back here for? This is the entrance to the camp.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel? Hey, what on earth's going on?
It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power went out and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. But then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I'd be looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You're only 16, Rachel. What are you thinking about this shit for?
Don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
Oh, Rachel. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? Who was that speaking? Oh, it was the tannoy. What's this? Where are you taking me? Where are we going? Yeah, I figured as much. God, it's strange. I can hear people, but they're not here. Oh, here we go. That's why I was hearing. We're coming to the end of Lizzie's chapter. Strange. There we go. Be a little bit more gentle sometimes with the final ones.
sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Shh. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight, remembered starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
What is going on?
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. Shh. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
What happened? Who died? What's going on? Whoa, hello. Hi. Oh god, it's the air raid. Oh, they're all gone. Oh god. That baby died. Where's Lizzie? Is that the end of Lizzie's chapter then, is it? Can't go through any of the back doors. Oh, it's night out there again. Let's go out here. I suppose. Yeah, here we go. Oh, just look at this. But Lizzie's... Was Lizzie in there? Did Lizzie die? Oh no, Lizzie's there, because she still has... That's Lizzie. Because it still has baby light going around it, so that is Lizzie. Where are we going? It's so pretty! What's this? Who's this? Is this Lizzie as well? You're not Lizzie, so what happened to Lizzie? Lizzie's there, following you. Oh, is that Stephen? She tried to get to Stephen. Stephen! The music's picked up. Where's the telephone?
A
This data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this.
Yeah, you are.
You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
Kate, you're gonna kill everybody! Oh, look at that sun. It's so pretty. Everything's going to shit, but at least it's so pretty. Maybe we are playing as Kate and we're seeing what we've done to everyone. And how our actions have affected everyone.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Why are you staying around there, Stephen? There you go. You telling me to go back for something? I can hear a phone. What is in here? Haven't heard from Clive in a while. Let's see what he's got to say. Where is it? There it is. Can you miss? That's a fucking block phone. Oh, it's Lizzie.
Why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you
That was
later.
the airstrike siren, right? They freaking nuked everybody! Oh god, this sucks on so many levels. And that's what's so spooky, the fact that it looks like it does is the most spooky part, because it doesn't look like anything bad has happened. Like, at face value, if you didn't go into these people's houses and see all the blood, you wouldn't know anything had happened. A radio I can hear in here. Heard a radio, where is it? Hey, you want me to go in there? 1 second. I can hear it. I can't see it though. Can't be in there. Maybe the radio's in the house. I don't know. Let's have a look.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Bless him, he did love her. This must have been where they planned on living. There's nothing else here. There's the radio. Oh, there's the radio I could hear. It's strange because you know they're nearby, but you never know in what direction. There's blood
Physical
everywhere.
changes are evident.
Suitcases.
Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
Oh God, Kate, what did you get yourself into? Where are you, Stephen? So we've literally literally walked the whole distance of the map, pretty much. So I don't know if we're ever going to get to the observatory by the end of this game. Telephone box, let me just check this place out. Oh, can't even go in. Never mind then.
Kate, can you hear me?
Is that it?
Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Oh, man. So he had never had any intention of going with Lizzie. Oh, man.
You know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart. Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know that. We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order an airstrike. You have to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again. Stephen, my family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
Oh, this is the phone call that Frank overheard them on the radio.
Family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Man. So yeah, that's the conversation Frank overheard on his radio. It's boxed up. Can we get in this one? Nope. Nope. Oh, we can get in there. Looks like a kid's room. This must be Clive's family's house, maybe, I reckon. Don't know. Might be why that phone call was here specifically. Steven, where did you go? Where are you at, bro? There he is. Right, we're going to the pub. The 7th Whistler, is that called? Is it called that? The 7th Whistler, yeah. just check around it. Can't go back that way. It's probably a back door. Pub night, carrying a pint, only £2. I wish. Ale of the day, 50p.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Yeah, you ended up getting back together, you slime balls. I can't say anything. I feel really bad about Lizzie being pregnant. That's where it all started up again for them. It's like it's been frozen in time. I'm having like Doctor Who stuffy going on in my head right now. It's literally like it's been frozen in time and nothing has changed. Everything is as it should be when it was left. And nothing that has happened has affected it. It's so strange. Did I see it? Did I just see him down there? Don't know, sometimes I think I'm seeing things. There's definitely something down there. I want to go check out the rest of the village first though. They said about going to a bunker, so maybe that's down that way. So let me just make sure there's nothing else of importance up here. First, look at the red skies. It's so pretty! All these influenza leaflets and stuff like flashed around everywhere. Right, there's nothing else here. We're at the train station. Oh, we're at the train station. We're at the train station? Yeah, we're at the train station. There's Stephen. Hi. Where are you taking us? We've got to come see some other stuff before we go there, have we?
Did they close the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, this headache is just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the cross lines.
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
So it can get just... So it is, I guess it is kind of like a virus in the way that contact with people makes it spread, but from what he's just said, it doesn't even need contact with people anymore. Where are we going, Stephen? There's something in there. Can I get in here at all? Oh, I can. I can see you, Mr. Radio.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. Putting out page after page of... It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you.
You're killing everybody, woman!
It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now.
Why?
10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Why? Property. Oh, this is owned by the same people that owned the observatory, then. Yaris? Valis? Valis? Valis, I think? Yaris, that's a freaking car. Valis, I think they're called. Where did you go? Where did you go? There he is.
I shouldn't have come here. This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Oh, Stephen. I do feel like we're coming close to some kind of conclusion, though. I don't know how much longer the game's left, but I can't imagine it'd be... I reckon I'll be able to finish it within the 2-hour slot allocated to this episode. I could just hear a telephone. Why is there a light on up here? Well, we've been here. I think. Yeah, we've been here, definitely. I swear I heard a telephone. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh, it's over this way.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world.
I've heard this before as well.
And spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come to
Wow, this is what...
People are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No. If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate,
wait. It's trying to break through
This
again.
is the...
Wait.
That was the phone call that we heard in Wendy's chapter. And she said she could hear Stephen on the radio. That was what it was. Why'd you bring me here, Stephen? What are you trying to show me? Apart from that phone call, is there something else? Nope, nothing. Okay. I don't feel like I... I don't want to go exploring out into the farmland if I don't need to. I don't know if I need to or not. Let me see if I can find Lightball Stephen. See if he's up this way. Maybe I need to go to the train station, wherever the hell that is now. I can't even figure out my own bearings right now. Well, it wasn't far though, I don't think. It was just there somewhere. Here, another telephone.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
The phones are on strange.
Where are you, Frank? There you are.
The logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that pen?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Is this a petrol station of some kind?
anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive. Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive. Where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
I want to know where this Clive guy was, like, based. Where am I now? I'm here. I'm gonna try going back over to the train station, see if there's anything there. Oh, there's Lightball Stephen. I don't even know if this is the right way to the train station. Looks like, I mean, there's me going like that, as if I'd be able to see up the fucking distance in the game. What an idiot, Robin. What an idiot. I think this is a train station though. These dead birdies. I think this is where I saw Stephen's light ball. Yeah, he's there. There we go. I can just walk across tracks. How convenient. Oh, you can hear Lizzie. Oh, maybe this is going to be the end of Lizzie. Oh, man!
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby.
She was pregnant.
Well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
No! No! Oh! Oh, Lizzie! Baby Lizzie! Oh, this sucks. Where am I going? Don't know if that's the right way. That must be. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, what an emotional frickin' roller coaster. It's so strange because it's not like you get connected to these characters, you don't even know what they frickin' look like. You know, there's nothing, you just hear a very raw version of just their side of how things went down for them when this all happened. God, this is powerful storytelling right here. Like, I feel connected to these characters. I don't even know who they are. Is there a radio here? Yeah.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
Kate, you have killed us all. Where are we going, Stephen?
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give...
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh.
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
It's about there anyway, just a storeroom. It's like an office. Where are you, Stevie boy? Other side of the lorry, is that where you is? Yeah. Ah, here we go.
Appleton!
There's blood everywhere.
What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you. Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting his stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, Lord,
Jesus,
get over
Sam.
us! Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest of
him.
us.
No physical
You and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you!
Sam?
Oh, did Sam get hit over the head with the...
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Oh god, Steve killed Sam. To be fair, he was trying to protect him, I guess. I don't really know how to take any of this in. He was trying to protect him and ended up hitting him with a hammer. Oh my gosh, look at this! It's just got in the wires, maybe? I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. Where are we going? We're back at the Valis place. Why? Oh, maybe this is where that bunker he's talking about is. If he arranged it with, like, through his work, I bet it is. Yeah. God, it's very quiet. Hello.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade.
Oh my God.
Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken, son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. It's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
Probably. It's all like super physics stuff, like scrolled along the walls, like freaking graffiti. It's crazy. Is this where we say goodbye to Stephen?
What are you? You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light.
Oh God, Stephen, what did you do?
After me, there's no one. you'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever
Stephen,
loved
what did
from
you
me.
do?
You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
Oh, oh my good gosh. Burned himself alive.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one
Is that
left.
it? Is that the end? Oh no, we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna play as Kate. Oh, cool. God, I can't believe he burned himself to death. Oh, wait! I am playing as Kate. I must be. There's no ball. Alright, let me get these towers in order. Tower 1. I must have been playing as Kate then. Or Kate's consciousness or something. Kate after she'd been taken over by these... by the light, whatever this is.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
So I was playing as Kate this whole time? Or is Kate here in the presence of the rest of the light? I don't know. I think I played as Kate, you know? Because even though the others have been taken by the light, they still had the little balls of light things. And the 8 symbol is supposed to be a butterfly, it looks like. The patterns. And how it adapted. Nothing in this tower. Oh, there was. It's right here.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Okay, that's tower 2. So now we go to tower 3. Is this tower 3? I'm assuming this is tower 3. I don't really know. There was no sign. Maybe there was a sign up that way. I'm gonna go down that way and check afterwards. Oh no, it is tower 3. Cool.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them.
Okay.
Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
You understand shit, Kate. Tower 4. This is one heck of an observatory right here.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire, and I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
That's 4 over there we just did. Where's 5? Is this 5? God, look at this setup. This is crazy stuff.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
One more to go. Christ, look at all this stuff. Oh, it's so beautiful. Palace Tower 6. This is where all the big stuff was happening then, I guess. Are we actually going to go in the tower? No, we have to... There's a sweet spot. Bloody hell.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Wow. Oh god, what a ride. I'm not gonna... I can't skip the credits, so I'm just gonna let them play out. Wow. So I figure at the end of that game I was playing as Kate throughout the game. I got no words. It was beautifully designed. The story was told in such a unique way that you were able to connect with the characters without them actually having to be in the game. They were just kind of visions. Oh, it's crazy. University students made this game. Fucking hell, what a ride. So, this game at its core it's quite a religious game. You know, you can kind of tell from the title. Like I said, the Rapture is a very religious way of saying the end of the world. From that's what I think it means anyway. And like I said in the first part of this game, I'm not religious. That's what I've heard people say. People in my family, because a lot of people in my family are quite religious. I personally am not. But the game's way of looking at it was a very religious take, and it's a very like, I might not believe in it, but it's a very new and fresh way of looking at this kind of game topic, because we hear about alien invasions in games and all this kind of cool stuff that goes on, and it's all very science related. So to have it from a religious point of view, it's a very fresh take on it. And I really did enjoy the story that they had put through, like the kind of religious views of everyone. It is crazy emotional brain fuckery, and you know, I think it's just kind of like, the message I get from this game is that you don't know what's going to happen and when. You've got people up in these towers tampering with whatever that we don't know about. You know, it's like there's things go on in science that only the people that are working on them know about. No one else knows about it. You know, you never know what's going to happen, so you just need to kind of appreciate what you have while you have it. You know, it's not going to last forever. The world isn't going to last forever. No one is going to last forever, so you just need to kind of appreciate the things you have while you have it. I mean, this game, I wouldn't say it was an eye-opener, because I've already had my fair share of kicks in the ass to appreciate things that I have now while they're still here. So it wasn't necessarily an eye-opener for me, but for a lot of people I think this game will be an eye-opener. That being said, it was a beautifully done game. I am so glad I managed to play it. Like, for me, I've played this just straight up start to finish one day. It's about 4 hours long. And just, I'm overwhelmed by it all, actually. It's a really, like, and I feel like I said previous episode, I feel like I don't want to call it a game. It's a brilliant experience and a journey that you take of someone seeing, like, this is if what I'm saying is right and you are playing as Kate, of someone seeing the consequences of their actions and how it affected everyone, and they get to see that, and they get to see that they lose everything they love, and everyone loses everyone else that they love, and the fact that the actual environment had been left untouched gave it this really eerie feeling, and it was just kind of like I don't know, it was, hang on, so let me get my charger. It was like it was a very different way of looking at how everything is portrayed with this kind of thing, and I feel like almost, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I feel better having played it than if I hadn't, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like although I've already had my kick up the ass to appreciate things more than I had been, this game is still kind of like, it really hits home, and because it's such a, like, the actual setting of the game you play in is so realistic graphically, and kind of like the details they put into it is such just your normal English village. Because of that, it kind of makes you think like things like this can happen, because it was such a real experience. And I don't know, but it's definitely, this game played by the right people could be life-changing. I think could be life-changing. There are a lot of people that will not like it, because of its topics, but for someone, I mean, I'm not going to say for someone like me, because I play any game with a good story, and most of the time I'll enjoy it. But for a lot of people won't like it, and a lot of people it'll be a life-changing game, I reckon. It hits some like such deep subjects, like people like the airstrikes, and it kind of like puts into perspective what people go through during wars and the loss of families and children and pets. And, you know, other things can remain untouched. And it's strange because, like, despite the airstrike happening, the environment does seem untouched, and I don't know what that's about, and whether, like, a lot of the stuff that happened actually happened, and whether if it was a gas then maybe it wouldn't have affected the environment. But then again, a lot of the wildlife would be dead, and, you know, it was still a very rural area. I don't know. I still have a few questions, but I feel like this game wasn't meant to answer questions. It was meant to put you in a realistic situation where the answers to the questions had already been given to you, and you got to see the aftermath. That's what I feel like this game is. It's the aftermath of everything that has happened from everyone, and you get to see, like, the scraps of life that were left behind by this light being, and you get to see how it affected everyone during the time before the airstrike. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, as you can tell. I absolutely am in love with this game. I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's only on PlayStation, though. I think it's only on PlayStation 4. So I can't really put a link for you guys to play it. But if you guys did enjoy it and you have a PlayStation 4, I really recommend you play it for yourself, because there's a few different ways of playing the game. I know I didn't get everything, and I know I didn't go in all of the houses. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff I missed. So if you guys want to go back and play it for yourself, if there's anything that I have missed that is important to the story, and let me know in the comments, that'd be fantastic. But I feel like if I watched a playthrough of this game, I would, yeah, see that, what does that mean? They were the number sequences. Anyway, if I watched a playthrough of this game, I would still want to experience it for myself, because you kind of get invested into it so quickly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just making sure there's not going to be anything else after the credits. Are we done? Them number sequences, though, I'm not sure on what they are. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So guys, that was Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to play this game for yourself, then please do. I recommend it. I would recommend this game to anybody. It is fantastic. It is a real experience, and it doesn't take too much time to play. It took me about 4 hours in one sitting, so I really do recommend you give it a go. Keep an open mind with the subjects, because I know a lot of people won't like it, and a lot of people will absolutely love it. But if you do want to play it, then just keep an open mind on the things that are addressed within the game. Because even if you're like me and you're not a religious person, it's still stuff that can hit home quite hard. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play next. I really am going to try and play something a bit more light-hearted, but I have had my eye on Soma, so I might play Soma, seeing as I love the frictional games. I loved Amnesia Dark Descent. I wasn't a massive fan of the Machine for Pigs, that's why I never played it for the channel, although I might still do, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm a massive fan of frictional games with the Penumbra series and Amnesia Dark Descent, and I have been meaning to play Soma for a long time now, but I know I've played bits of it, and I know that it's another game that is going to be kind of emotionally taxing a little bit, I think. from what I've seen of it so far. I know it's probably going to be that kind of game, so I might play something else in between. I might play it straight away just to get it done, so that then I can have a long old break of games like this until the next big emotional breakdown game comes out. I'll have to see, but that's going to be it from me for this video. Whatever game I decide to play next, it will be out on Saturday. It'll either be Soma or something else a little bit more low-key, but to be honest, it probably will be Soma, because I might just kind of get these kinds of games done now while I'm in the mind frame of doing them, so that I can't like heal myself up and then go and put myself through all this crap again. But, so I'll probably play Soma, but it might not be. You know, it's going to be a 50-50. It'll either be Soma, which it probably will be, or it'll be something else a little bit more light-hearted. But you'll have to wait and see up till Saturday for that. Of course, keep an eye out for the rest of the videos that are coming out on the channel for the rest of the week as well. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough as much as I enjoyed playing it. It was a really, really cool experience. And until the next time you hear from me, guys, as always, stay classy, gamers.